We live in a world where most of us act as though our thoughts and feelings are who we are and have their own innate power and intelligence. However, if you really look, you can discover that the power that they appear to have is borrowed from a deeper, more natural source. This source is always aware and present, here and now, being experienced by everyone. Welcome to Letting Go and the Greatest Secret, where we explore the end of your suffering and the beginning of lasting happiness. I'm Hale Dwoskin. Normally, a featured guest joins me for a conversation to share insights into living a life of deep joy and unshakable peace. Every now and then, it's just you and me, and today's one of those episodes. If you look at your experience, I think you'll discover that the way you treat your thoughts and feelings is actually different than how you actually experience them. What do I mean by that? We actually act as though our thoughts are in charge. Our thoughts are who we are, and we do the same thing with our feelings. Yet this couldn't be further from the truth. And we'll explore that more in a minute. But first, let's look at a few other things that might help us see that more clearly when we explore it together. So as you listen to me right now or watch me, notice that there is seeing if you're watching a video or hearing if you're just simply listening. And if you have your eyes open, there's actually just the seeing of the room. Yet, does seeing actually say, I see? Or is that just a thought? Does hearing actually say, I hear? Or is that just a thought? In fact, do your eyes ever say, I see? Or your ears actually say, I hear? Or are those just the way our thoughts describe it after the fact? Now also allow yourself to look at the sensations you're experiencing in your body. Does your body say, I feel? Or is it just a thought? If you really pay attention, you'll notice that the thinking that I'm thinking, feeling, hearing, touching, tasting, smelling, experiencing is just a thought. Now, why is that important? It's important because when we think, our intelligence and our power and our life is tied up in our body-mind, in our thoughts and feelings, and in our experiences, we miss the true source. So again, as you focus on thoughts, just ponder for a moment. What if thoughts don't actually think? What if thinking is just a function of that which is aware, that being awareness that you are? And what if feelings don't feel? They are just something that you're experiencing as awareness. Now, again, don't take my word for it. Just be open to this, at least as a possibility. The more you recognize that you are that which is aware, you are not your thoughts and feelings and sensations and experiences, the freer you feel, the more you are able to relate to life as it actually is, and the more happiness and peace and joy you experience now. The source of happiness, peace, and joy is that which is aware of this that I'm talking about, that which is aware of thoughts and feelings and experiences. And those thoughts and feelings and experiences are objects of perception. They aren't who you are. You are that which makes perceiving possible. If you feel into that and you look at your direct experience, you'll notice that there is a changeless awareness that is unaffected by your thoughts and your feelings and your body's sensations. It's unaffected by the events in life. Yet it is also the heart of every experience. Without that being awareness, there would be no thoughts, no feelings, no experiences, no sense of anything happening. Yet the sense of things happening apart from you is just a thought. It's actually just a thought that there's a me here and a you there. That's not actually our experience if we look. So examine your experience in this moment. You may have a sensation in your chest or behind your eyes that through thinking and habit you've identified with. But what is that which is aware of it? Is it possible that you aren't that point behind your eyes or in your chest? You aren't your hands or your feet? You aren't your head or your body? You are that which is aware of it? If you really dive into this and explore this for yourself, you'll start to feel that this non-objective awareness that you are cannot be experienced directly, yet no experience is possible without it. One of the mistakes we make when we start to explore truth is we go through a period of thinking, again, it's just thinking, that we can actually experience being or awareness as an object. Yet being awareness is what is experiencing right now. That being awareness that's hearing these sounds coming from this body and also possibly seeing it is always right here, right now. And this being awareness actually is who you are. That being awareness, if you allow yourself to feel into it, is changeless, is imperturbable, is boundless. But don't take my word for it. In this moment, you're probably more aware than you usually are of this being awareness that's behind all experience and in all experience, and actually is the essence of all experiencing. And check to see if this being awareness has any boundaries that you can find in this moment. Yes, of course, the object called the body has boundaries. But the being awareness that you are, check to see if that actually has any boundaries that you can find. Or is it boundless? Another way you can explore this is see if you can find where that being awareness ends and other apparent objects begin. Now, you might see an object and think it's separate from being awareness, but just relax for a moment and notice, are objects appearing outside of yourself? Or do they appear within that being awareness that you are? And if they're appearing within that being awareness, then they're made of that same being awareness. And they don't actually impose a boundary on that which you truly are. And also notice that being awareness is always at rest, is always here, is always now. Even when we get completely lost in our life experience, that is true. Because even if we have a wonderful experience or a terrible experience, the experiencing itself is only possible because there is being awareness. And as you ponder this, as you open to this, as you explore this, you'll discover that you don't have to search for this being awareness. It's always right here, right now, shining in plain view. It is actually what allows for all objects to appear, including the object of that body-mind. In fact, the body-mind world is just an appearance within that being awareness that you are. Does that mean you should reject the body-mind or the world, or you need to get away from it? Of course not. That being awareness is always giving life to whatever you're experiencing, illuminating whatever you're experiencing. So allow yourself to just be open to this, explore this. Just notice what is actually your direct experience. And so in this moment, could you just be that being awareness? And notice, even if there are thoughts or feelings or perceptions, it doesn't disturb or change that being awareness. Thoughts and feelings, experiences, they come and go in or on or as that being awareness that you are. And could you just sit back for a moment and just simply pay attention to the being awareness without rejecting whatever else is arising? And notice that no matter what is arising, being awareness is still at the heart of whatever is being experienced. It is actually, if you pay attention, you'll discover that which is most precious to you, most intimate to you. It is that which has always nurtured you, taken care of you. It's always been you. And just allow yourself to be open, at least to the possibility that the more you pay attention consciously to this being awareness that you actually are, the more it will color your every moment experience. The more it will exert itself to itself. And what you'll discover as you open to this, as you explore this, is that there is a happiness that we're all looking for in external activity that is already right here, right now. And this happiness or this peace is always available because it is what's natural when you just simply are as you are. So the good news in this is also that you don't need to change your thoughts and your feelings and your experiences in order to recognize this. You just simply need to pay attention. You will notice, though, the more you pay attention to this, the more you sit back and rest as that which you truly are, it naturally transforms your behaviors, your thoughts, your feelings, your attitudes. Everything aligns with this natural being awareness that you are. And you'll find that life will respond to that particular body-mind in a very different way, the more it is in touch with its true essence. So don't take my word for this. Just allow yourself to be open to this. Allow yourself to explore this. And notice how life unfolds. And just be what you are. And be what you are. And be what you are. As though there's a choice about that. The more you allow yourself to just simply be that being awareness that you already are, the more you experience that all is well and everything is unfolding perfectly, exactly as it should be, moment to moment. All is well. I hope you enjoyed our time together. We'll do special ones like this every now and then. And of course, we'll be having plenty of featured guests to share their wisdom and insights with you. If you've enjoyed these podcasts, please subscribe so you can have immediate access to future episodes. Please give us a 5-star rating and share it with the people you care about. These episodes are dedicated to sharing the eternal teachings from the greatest secret and the power of letting go. If you'd like to learn more about my work, my mentors Lester Levinson's work, and the Sedona Method, please visit www.sedona.com. As you explore our site, you'll learn the key to lasting happiness, success, peace, and emotional well-being. We have books, courses, events, and plenty of free material to explore. Again, go to sedona.com. That's sedona.com. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Letting Go and the Greatest Secret.